If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news at hand. My bosom's lord sits lightly in his throne, and all this day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead, strange dream, that gives a man dead leave to think, and breathes such life with kisses in my lips, that I revived and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is it love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona? How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet, that I ask again? For nothing can be ill if she be well.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me and do the things I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters for me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee gone, and hire those horses. I'll be with thee straight. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means, O mischief, thou art swift to enter the thoughts of desperate men. I do remember an apothecary, sharp misery had worn him to the bones, and his of empty boxes. Nothing this penury. To myself I said, and if a man did need a poison now, whose sale is present death in Mantua? What ho, apothecary?
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man, I see thou art poor. Hold this as 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison, such soon spreading gear, that the life-weary taker may fall dead, and that the trunk may be discharged of breath, as violently as hasty powder fired doth hurry from the fatal cannon's womb.
Such mortal drugs I have.
Art thou so bare and full of wretchedness, and fierce to die? The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich, then be not poor, but break it, and take this.
Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off. And if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold, worst poison to men's souls, doing more murders in this loathsome world than these poor compounds that thou mayst not sell. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me none.
Holy Franciscan, friar, brother, ho.
This same should be the voice of Friar John. Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo? Or if his mind be writ, give me his letter.
Going to find a barefoot brother out, here in the city, visiting the sick, and finding him. The searchers of the town, suspecting that we both were in a house where the infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors and would not let us forth.
Who bare my letter, then, to Romeo?
I could not send it. Here it is again.
Unhappy fortune, by my brotherhood. The letter was not nice, but full of charge. The neglecting it may do much danger. Friar John, go hence. Get me an iron crow.
Brother, I'll go and bring it thee.
Within 3 hours will fair Juliet wake. She will beshrew me much that Romeo hath had no notice of these accidents. But I will write again to Mantua, and keep her at my cell till Romeo come. Poor living corse, closed in a dead man's tomb.
Give me thy torch, boy, hence and stand aloft. Yet put it out, for I would not be seen. Give me those flowers, do as I bid thee go.
I'm almost too afraid to stand alone.
Which with sweet water nightly I will do, or wanting that, with tears distilled by moans, the obsequies that I for thee will keep nightly shall be to strew thy grave and weep. The boy gives warning something doth approach. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight? Give me that mattock and the wrenching iron. Hold, take this letter early in the morning, while I descend into the bed of death. In dear employment therefore hence be gone. The time and my intents are savage wild, more fierce and more inexorable far than empty tigers or the roaring sea.
I will be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Thou destatable maw, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth, thus I enforce thy rotten jaws to open, and in despite I'll cram thee with more food. This is that banished, haughty Montague, here is come to do some villainous shame to the dead bodies. I will apprehend him. Stop thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague. Obey and go with me, for thou must die. Good gentle youth, Tempt not a desperate man. Put not another sin upon my head by urging me to fury. O be gone. A madman's mercy bade thee run away. I do defy thy conjurations, and apprehend thee for a felon here. Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
Oh Lord, they fight. I will go call the watch.
Oh, I am slain. If thou be merciful, open the tomb, lay me with Juliet. I'll bury thee in a triumphant grave, for
Romeo, oh pale, who else? What? Paris too? It's steeped in blood? Ah, what an unkind hour.
O comfortable friar, where is my lord? Where is my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come to the nest, and the husband of the bosom there lies dead. And Paris too, come, I'll dispose of thee among the sisterhold of holy nuns, for the watch is coming. I dare no longer stay.
Go get thee hence, for I will not away. What's here? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison I see, hath been his timeless end. Thy lips are warm.
Lead, boy. Which way?
Yeah, noise. Then I'll be brief. O happy dagger. This is thy sheath. There rest and let me die.
Seal up the mouth of the outrage for a while, till we can hear these ambiguities. I will be brief, for my short date of breath. Romeo, there dead, was husband to that of Juliet, and she, there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them. To their solemn marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose ultimately death banished the whole new-made bridge-room from the city, for whom and for not Tybalt Juliet pinned, to rid her from the second marriage, or in my cell there would be she kill herself. A sleeping potion, which took effect in the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo, and returned my letter back. Then all alone, in the prefixed hour of her waking, come to take her from the kinsyeard vault, meaning to help her closely at my cell, till I conveniently could send some to Romeo. But when I came some minute ere time, the noble Paris and true Romeo dead, she wakes, and entered her come forth, and she did, violence on her face, masqueraded by her fault, my fault. Let her, my old wife, be sacrificed some hour before this unto the rigor of the severus law. In peace of this morning with it brings, the sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence and make forth with these sad tidings. Some shall be pardoned, some shall be punished. For never was a story more woe than this of Romeo and Juliet.